coming at you like a...
Yeah, I'll come for a couple.
Here are your hosts, Nick Sainert.
I want to know what it's like to commit a crime without having to spend time in jail.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
C is for chunk.
Brought to you by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. This is the Happy Hour, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary with you. Rico, what's up?
Hello.
How we doing?
I am doing well. I finally have my food. Thank you, Nicholas, for getting that for me.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. My stomach will no longer disintegrate into me.
I was, my motto, my hope when I don't eat is that my body will just burn the fat for energy. I'm not sure if that's how it works.
I don't know.
But I hope that my body just burns the fat for energy, and then that's how I burn fat.
You got to do Naked and Afraid Survivor. Like you
Absolutely
gotta
not
eat for multiple days. Just drink water.
I will never do that.
Just drink water for like a week. No food, and you'll see the pounds just
really
fall off.
Just water.
Just water.
I feel like water.
You also have to be out in like 100-degree weather, working to keep a shelter going, keep a fire.
Okay.
Hunting for your own food, but not being successful, obviously. And you'll see the pounds just fall right off. Thank
you, Rico.
You're welcome.
That's
that Naked and Afraid
diet. You ever thought about being a nutritionist?
I should. I think it would work.
You would excel.
I think it would work. I just take people out to hunt in places where there's nothing for them to hunt. Just be like, you got to wait here. And then just like have something, just set a bunny to run across. Then they got to like chase it and try and get it. But they never do.
Do they, hold on, time out. Do they stage animals being there? Like, do they pluck animals out of the wild?
No, because the animals that some of these people end up killing, I don't think you're plucking those out of.
You're not plucking them. All right, maybe plucking's the wrong word, but just containing them to an area.
I mean, they put them in areas where there are animals for them.
I was going to say, like, I always wonder with those kind of shows. I mean, Alaskan Bush People was. I was on a big Alaskan Bush People kick. I don't know if you've ever seen that, Rico.
It is, but then they moved to like California.
Then they moved to California because she had cancer.
Yeah, I don't know how that whole family's doing. I don't know how she's doing, but then it was still like Alaskan Bush People. I go, you're not in Alaska. You're
it's
Californian.
Not, yeah, but they tried to like.
But now you're California living in a house, people.
Yeah, you are no longer Alaskan.
You're
Bush.
just Californians.
You're just Californians. But I mean, understandably so. Health's important, I suppose. But I always wonder, like the TV set, for example. Is there just one like half a mile away where there's no trees and it's just nice area that's groomed and taken care of, and that's where all the TV people are? Like, I just wonder. I would hate to be a cameraman in Naked and Afraid.
Yeah. First off, that must be super awkward.
First off, but I don't think you could pay me enough to be a cameraman. Well, probably you could. To be a cameraman in like a show like Naked and Afraid. You want me to go out into the wild? No money is on the line for me.
I mean, you're getting paid.
Well, obviously you're getting paid, but you're not trying to overcome a challenge.
No, but you did not the occasion.
You did not choose to be out here.
I mean, you kind of did.
If it's hot, Rico, you can only take off so much clothing.
You got your hat, you're wearing, your t-shirt, your pants. You got a whole bunch of water, clean water. They don't.
That's true.
They have to boil their own water.
That sucks.
You get your snacks and everything. You can go back to the trailers or whatever.
I would feel dirty. I would feel bad about doing that. If I just was over there sipping my clean water,
I wouldn't.
And we got, Tony and Janelle boiling their water, I'd feel pretty sad. I'd feel pretty bad about it.
I'd be like, man, you guys might want to boil that a little bit longer.
Boil a little quicker.
Still looks kind of dirty.
Speaking of when they clean the carpets, did you see the water? Was there water?
No, I know.
Okay.
He came in here, he did some spray, and then he scraped it. Not scraped it. Did a
the
whatever.
Thing?
I don't know what it is, but it was like a little spin.
The bristles.
Yeah, it did that.
All right.
I feel like an idiot because I have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, it's okay.
But
we all got the picture.
Heaven's Best. Clean the carpets.
Shout out to Heaven's Best.
They do look amazing.
Well, I walked in carrying your Wingstop. Shout out to Wingstop. And shout out to Empire Fence and Netting for sponsoring the happy hour. But I walked in and I'm like, man, it smells clean. It smells airy. It smells light. It smells
like lemons.
Good. Yes.
And then I have lemon pepper wings, so it just
adds to the lemon.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All right. So 402-464-5685, the Honda Lincoln hotline, the Starter Heyman text line. Both those open for you guys the entire show. Believe it or not, we will talk sports this hour. So once again, 402-464-5685, the Honda Lincoln hotline, the Starter Heyman text line. And yes, once again, like we just said, shout out to Heaven's Best for cleaning our carpets today. They did a fantastic job. Byron says this on the text line. You guys talk about the basketball visitor, maybe with new coaches and culture change, might have a team together. We also will actually hear at 2:00 today. I probably won't be able to get over there in time. We'll hear from the new assistant coach, Ernie Ziegler, formerly an assistant at Mississippi State, now transitions to a role at Nebraska. So we'll hear from Coach Ernie Ziegler for the first time. Maybe find out that his last name is pronounced Ziegler. It could be. Been looking through press releases, through emails,
Figure it out.
And there's no pronunciations.
I'm going to go with Ziegler.
I think I'm going to lean Ziegler as well. So for right now, we're going to say Ziegler. But there is a little bit of Nebraska recruiting news, and it is that a former Florida Gator, Keontae Johnson, is visiting Nebraska today. And it was also reported by one of the, I believe it was by Jeff Goodman of Stadium, announced that he is down to final 3 schools.
4.
I saw Nebraska, Kansas State, and Western Kentucky.
Memphis.
Okay. On Jeff Goodman's tweet, it was not Memphis.
Those are the 3 that he's visited. He hasn't visited Memphis yet.
Thank you. So 4 schools: Memphis, Western Kentucky, Kansas State, and Nebraska.
That's a weird 4.
It is. Jake and I were talking about it at Wingstop, and we were like, this is the 4 that he is.
No disrespect to anybody, but if I'm a potential first-round draft pick in the NBA,
which is what he was,
I'm looking at Memphis.
Okay.
I understand Nebraska has had multiple guys drafted in the past couple of years. None of them in the first round. Still, you're putting people in the NBA, so there is that. You get to be coached by Fred Hoiberg, who's been there. He's coached in the NBA. He's played in the NBA, what have you. But Memphis has put people in the first round. They put people in the NBA year in, year out, and you're going to be coached by Penny Hardaway. Yeah,
that's the big kicker right there. But once again, this is where Nebraska sometimes is able to make up ground, is because of the staff that they have, and most importantly, the head coach that they have, who has experience in many different levels of basketball. Once again, Keontae Johnson, Florida transfer. He is a grad transfer, so he'll only have 1 year left. He was a former projected first round NBA draft pick before he had a heart issue. He averaged 14 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 1.2 steals per game with the Gators. Had to sit out last season because of that heart issue, but now is ready to play basketball once again and visits Nebraska with an official visit, according to Robin Washington of On3, starting tonight. And then Joe Tipton of On3 as well says that a decision will come within the next 7 days for Johnson. So
you like being the last team that he visits, unless he's planning a visit to Memphis after Nebraska.
Let's hope not.
You like being the last team that a potential recruit transfer visits before they make their decision.
402-464-5685. Once again, the Honda of Lincoln hotline, the Starter Heyman text line. Both those open for you guys the entire show today, as well as the video stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Let's go to the hotline. Once again, 402-464-5685. We got Tim on the line. Tim, happy Wednesday. What's on your mind today?
Hey, guys. I'm heading to the boats right now.
Nice.
So I got 3 teams that I'm going to throw out for you guys. I'm going to give you their prop over-under number.
Hold on. I need to write these down because I'm going to the boats this weekend to do some. So I need to write these down, Tim.
Okay. So Utah is 8.5 wins. And it depends on where you go. I know Ameristar and Horseshoe, they've got different numbers, but
yeah.
I'm just throwing these numbers out there because I find these the most intriguing. So Utah 8.5. Alabama is at 11.5. And Nebraska, I don't know. I'm hearing different numbers, but I'm just going to go 7.5 on Nebraska.
Okay.
So I'm curious to hear what you guys think. I'm leaning over on all of them.
Okay.
I'll just hear what you guys think. Thanks.
Okay, sounds good, Tim. You have to let us know what you decide to come when you come back, and let us know what you decided to do and anything else. Okay, so let's break these down, Rico.
Over on all but one.
Nebraska.
And I will let you know which one when we break it down.
Okay, so this is how we're going to do this. This is awesome. I love this stuff. All right, so we need to start creeping into the betting world, Rico.
I need to get more into it. Then
We need to start creeping into the betting world a little bit, because I need to avenge my whole Cubs debacle. And I know Corey and Lincoln, I know if you're listening, man, you're going to come at me, but
I told you to hammer the under.
Hammer the unders.
But
so
no, you wanted to hammer the over. I know things.
All right,
Not very many things, but I know things.
All right, so Utah football schedule, I believe they still have Cameron Rising as their quarterback, who got injured in the Rose Bowl last year, and that was a big reason why Ohio State was able to come back, if I can remember correctly.
Utah
I think Utah would have won, even though I think Ohio State was the better team.
Oh yeah, but Utah played
lights out.
They knew exactly what they were doing.
Yeah, Cameron Rising, their quarterback,
fantastically coached.
Played. Yeah, Kyle Whittingham. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so the over-under that Tim said, once again, thanks for the call on 402-464-5685. Utah, over-under 8.5. Let's see what we got here. Okay, at Florida.
Win.
Okay, Southern Utah and San Diego State are wins.
3-0.
At Arizona State.
Win.
Yeah, Arizona State's a dumpster fire.
Yeah, it's not great.
They also lost their quarterback.
What happened with them Devils?
Yeah.
I'm a Christian now.
Oregon State.
Win.
5-0. At UCLA.
Win.
6-0. Versus USC. Loss.
I want to say win, but I'll go with a loss.
I think so.
I'm not.
You're not high on USC, are you?
I'm not that high on USC, but I think USC gets Utah. I think they.
You're not high on USC.
No.
I think if there was one out of Big Ten game that I would go to, and that's a good conversation that we could have.
USC does not make the Pac-12 championship game.
Ooh.
That might be my hot take for the year.
Really? We need to write that on the board.
They're not going to make it.
I think they do. I just think there's too much talent on that roster that it's one of those things like.
They're going to lose at least 3 games.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. I'm out.
I might actually check. I feel like they lose to Utah, Oregon, and one more. Stanford.
See, like I'm not sold on Oregon. I don't know what Dan Lanning's going to look like in Oregon.
Me either, but it seems like whoever goes up to Oregon is just successful.
Autzen Stadium is an easy place to play.
It is not.
But you said they're successful. Oh, they're not.
Oregon
is successful.
Yes.
All right. So Autzen's a hard place to play.
Yes.
Okay. So here we go. We're 6-0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heading into USC. You said loss against USC.
I might switch that because I'm not high on USC. I'm gonna go Utah wins that one.
So 7-0.
Yep.
At Washington State.
Win. They're getting sued by their coach. Former coach.
Versus Arizona.
Win.
So we're 8-0.
Yep.
Versus Stanford.
Loss.
At home against Stanford?
Yep.
Rico, okay.
Stanford's on the come up,
maybe we should think about rethink
Stanford's
this.
on the come up, baby.
Okay, so we're 7-1.
Yep.
And then at Oregon.
Loss.
7-2. Or I guess it'd be 8-2.
8-2.
At Colorado.
Win.
There you go. Okay, so we're over on Utah. I think I'm over on Utah, but I think they lose to USC. I think they have one loss this year, and it's USC. Okay. I'm pretty high on Utah. I've counted Utah out quite a bit, and in the previous years, and I think this is the first year where I'm going to learn not to count Utah out.
Never count Utah out.
They got a sweet.
I like Utah.
They got a sweet logo. They need
the double U's.
The double U's. I love the logo that they have on their helmets. Corey and Lincoln does say, Corey and Lincoln does say, I am listening. In the spirit of Tim's call, I like the over on all 3 of those. Personally, I took the under on Wisconsin 8.5. Their crossover schedule is brutal. Okay, so we're going to look into this.
Is that what we're doing today?
We are doing this today.
We're doing that today.
Because it is getting to the point where it's betting season. Betting season. All right, so if you guys want to head up to the boats, head up to the casinos, to the sports books, keep it right here on the happy hour. We'll go walk through schedules and thoughts. All right, so over.
Don't use what we say as gospel.
No, use it. Use it as gospel.
Use what we say as gospel. You will more than likely lose money.
Dusty says, well, with that being said, sounds like Utah will take a step back this year. All right, let's go Alabama. Let me search Alabama's.
Just chalk them all up as wins except for one.
So that's the over-under. And here's the thing. Okay, Utah State win. On the road at Texas.
Win. They're going to blow them out.
Okay.
Texas is not going to be good this year.
Texas is not good. Really?
I don't care who their quarterback is. I don't care that they have Bijan Robinson and Xavier Worthy. Those two are fantastic, but they're not. No. Sarkisian's not a good coach. Stop it.
Okay, so here's the thing. Do you think Texas will take this is a good conversation. Do you think Texas will take a step forward or backward this year?
I think they stand pat. What were they last year? Like 5 wins, 6 wins?
They were 5-7.
They probably get to 6. If you consider that a step forward, then sure, they take a step
You
forward.
got to remember, they still have Bijan Robinson.
I don't know what their over-under is, but I'm setting it at 8.5, and
Here.
I'm saying under.
So funny enough, I have it bookmarked to where we have the
course you do.
over-unders. Texas, 8.5.
Look at me. And I'm saying under.
Okay.
I think I hit 8.
Okay, so
Maybe.
so Alabama will roll Texas according to Rico. Louisiana Monroe win. Vanderbilt win. Arkansas on the road.
Win.
Okay. Texas A&M
I
at
do like
Bama.
Arkansas. Ooh.
At Bama.
I know.
If it's at Kyle Field, I think it's a little closer.
Yeah, that's a win for Alabama.
At Tennessee.
Win.
Mississippi State at home.
Win.
At LSU.
Win.
At Mississippi.
Lane Kiffin.
On the road.
Yeah. We're going to go win.
Austin P.
Oh, that's going to be a close one. Win.
I love the week 11 cupcake. Auburn at Alabama.
Auburn. It's at Alabama.
It's at
Dang
Bama.
it.
Remember,
See, if it was
last
at
year-
Auburn, that was going to be
Don't forget last year.
Alabama was going to be my under because I thought it was at Auburn, but it's at Alabama. That's a win. They're 12-0.
Okay, so 12-0 for
Yeah,
Bama.
Take the over on Bama.
Okay, take over on Bama. Nebraska, 7.5. And this was the
we don't
one.
have to go through
This was the one under.
How many times have we
that
gone
you-
through? No, my under was going to be Alabama because I thought it was at Auburn.
Okay, so your over is Nebraska.
Yeah,
you think
so
8
they're
wins.
all over now. Yeah,
So you think 8 wins?
well, that's what I have.
Okay, I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
We're not going through the schedule though, because
Um,
I don't remember what I said, except for one that I have them lose. to
Tim-
Rutgers.
Tim added that the game for Utah at Stanford is a Friday night game. Does that make it a trap game?
Yes.
Okay,
All Friday night games are trap games.
all Friday
Fact.
night games are trap games.
Fact.
Cirque says under on all 3 of those. So we're
Wow.
having a little bit of different opinions here. That's interesting. Okay, so once again, Tim heading to the boats tonight. Appreciate the call. He took the over 8.5 on Utah. Took the over, or we're taking. This is what we're taking. Over 8.5 on Utah. Over 11.5 on Bama. And over 7.5 on Nebraska.
I mean, Alabama's just got so much power returning. I mean, they've got a Heisman winner returning. People are already saying he could repeat, be the second ever repeating Heisman winner. And then you look at Utah, and they've just been strong for so long. Like you said, they're returning their quarterback. If he doesn't get injured against Ohio State, Utah, I'm not going to even say probably, Utah does win that game. I don't care what anybody says. Utah was going to beat Ohio State until their quarterback got hurt. And then Nebraska, I'm just hoping they take a step forward. With all of the changes, it scares me, but at the same time, it could be a good thing. I don't know. It all hinges on that first game in Ireland, really.
Okay, let's keep going here. Wisconsin under 8.5 was brought up. All right, Wisconsin under 8.5 was brought up. And here is their schedule. Versus Illinois State and versus Washington State to open it up.
Dubs.
Okay, 2-0. Versus New Mexico State.
Dub.
3-0. At Ohio State.
Loss.
3-1. Versus Illinois.
Win.
4-1. At Northwestern.
Win.
At Michigan State.
Ooh. What Michigan
That's a good one.
State are we getting?
These are okay. They said
wow.
they said their crossovers were tough, and that's
a
true.
Good game.
That's true. By October 15th, they'll have to play Michigan State and Ohio State.
That's their second loss.
Okay. Versus Purdue.
Win.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Versus Maryland.
Win.
At Iowa.
Loss.
At Nebraska.
Loss.
So we're 7-4.
Ooh, look at Wisconsin not being great.
7-4. To round out versus Minnesota.
Win.
8-4. Okay, because their 4 losses would be Iowa, Nebraska, Michigan State, Ohio State. Okay.
Sounds realistic. Unless they make a quarterback change, then they're winning all of it.
Which means ideally, with that theory, it would mean that Nebraska and Iowa, the last game of the year,
for the Big Ten West,
would be the Big Ten West.
unless Purdue is great.
Well, if yeah, I guess so.
Unless Purdue beats everybody except Wisconsin.
Everybody except Wisconsin. Wow. Okay. All right. Let us know. 402-464-5685. Dirty Tony and the Boys says this. If you guys could choose any one player across all of college football to join the Huskers for this season, who would you choose?
Braylon Allen.
You're going running back.
Yes. I like the wide receiver. I mean, I like the running backs. I like the wide receivers.
I think I would go quarterback.
Would you? That makes sense.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it a little bit deeper. We'll take a break. Once again, want to hear your guys' thoughts. Anything you're betting on? What are you taking? If you're heading to the boats like Tim, let us know. 402-464-5685. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Happy Hour on Wednesday on 93.7 The Ticket.
Follow Nick and Enrique on Twitter at Nick_Sainert and at Radio Rico AC. More of Happy Hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Please enjoy these next few moments of relaxation from Scott and Greg at Mendoza Family Insurance. If you would like to feel this relaxed about your home, auto, business, life, or commercial property insurance, please give Scott or Greg a call today at Mendoza Family Insurance.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
From selling a home to even building one, you're doing a lot and need a lender who can help you do it. Like Elizabeth Rezac of Security First Bank.
With over 25 years of experience as a mortgage loan officer, I take pride in helping borrowers find the right loan for their next home.
Mortgage lending from Security First Bank. We're the bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 505011 and 483558.
Warhorse Casino is bringing winning opportunities to Lincoln. Get in on the action at our next job fair, Saturday, August 20th from 10 to 2 at the Husker Marriott, 333 South 13th Street. We are hiring trailblazers in every department: beverage servers, slot, custodial, security, and more. Every employee is treated like family, and every role is essential in creating a one-of-a-kind experience. For information on openings and job fairs, go to warhorsecasino.com.
At Venue Catering and Events, we offer two of the most historic ballrooms in Lincoln. The Jasmine Room, located in the historic Grand Manse in the heart of downtown, featuring a beautiful built-in antique bar, spacious patio, and soaring skylit ceilings. The Scottish Rite Ballroom, located just 2 blocks from the state's capital, boasts intricate hand-carved columns, rich, dark wood floors, and lavish chandeliers. The perfect venues to host your wedding, corporate event, or much more. For availability and more information, call us at 402-603-6483.
The Drive with AD and Raph.
When you have top to bottom leadership, there's a solid program there. There's consistency. Culture's just bringing in the right people. And I've always believed in this. Hire slow, fire fast. Culture, you either have it or you don't. T.O. had an amazing culture, and he had longevity and consistency amongst coaches. I don't care if it's a lemonade stand. It starts from the top to the bottom. The person that's selling the lemonade to the person that's squeezing those suckers.
Weekdays from 8 to 10 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends. That's the greatest compliment we can receive. If you've been in an accident, we'll get you back in your vehicle as quickly as possible. Our technicians care about you and your family and repair your vehicle to factory standards. We handle your claim from start to finish and provide a free loaner car. Stop by for a free estimate. Eustace Body Shop, just south of 88th and Highway 2.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Lay the groundwork for more harvesting capacity when you order a new John Deere combine during Landmark Implement's early order program. Whether you're looking to improve your existing combine or you've been wanting to update to a new model year, now is the time to upgrade. Get the very latest harvesting equipment and technology that fit your operations needs, then get it ordered. You can get your new John Deere combine built just the way you want. Contact your local Landmark Implement for full details and experience the Landmark difference.
Here's to days spent roaming and to sleeping beneath the stars, to casting another line and letting time float by. From Shadron State Park to Indian Cave State Park and every recreation area, historical and state park in between. Here's to your adventures, your memories. Here's to going out and enjoying your Nebraska state parks. Plan your next trip today at yournebraskaparks.org. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
I grew up hearing that women are bad with money, but like many of you, I spent years paying bills, managing checking accounts, and taking care of my family. So turns out women are pretty good with money after all. And now I'm taking control of my financial future by saving for retirement. It's never too late to start, and there's a great website to help you. Check out WeSaySaveIt.org and jumpstart your retirement savings on your budget and your timeline. That's WeSaySaveIt.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
You're listening to The Happy Hour with Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary, presented by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into the Happy Hour, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Nick Sainert with you here. Rico had to pop out real quickly. He will be back, though. Don't worry. As always, 402-464-5685, the Honda of Lincoln hotline, the Sartor Heyman text line. Yeah, Nathan. Bring Nate. Nate would love this topic. Nate will love this topic. So if Nathan can hop in here real quickly. Rico just had to pop out real quick for something came up. So we'll okay, Rico's back. Here he is. All right, Rico, switch spots with me. We're gonna have like 3 seconds of dead air here, folks.
Hello. Yeah.
Hey, you're back.
Yeah.
All right, everything okay? No.
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna have to leave right after. Yeah, right after the show.
Do you want to come in for a betting segment? Do you want to talk betting? Yeah, of course he does. All right. All right. So once again, 402-464-5685. You're seeing live radio at its finest right now.
This is how things work in here.
This is how things work. It's not like we're scrambling or anything. It's just we're just chilling.
No.
Okay. So Nathan, Tim called us earlier and said that he's heading to the boats right now. And I was making a mention that, hey, that's where we're heading this weekend.
Are we headed to the boats?
Yes.
I'm not a big fan of the boats. They don't have many table games.
Well, that's where we're going to have to go because that's where they boat. Well, we have to just go to the sports book.
Is the boats the only one with the sports book?
Probably.
Set your camera up.
Yeah, set your camera up so
I didn't
people
even
can see you.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure. Damn it. What's the one that we went to last time?
Harrah's.
Harrah's does, I'm pretty sure.
Harrah's was fun.
Harrah's was fun.
We like it. We like Harrah's.
They got a lot of table games. It's all about the table game. It's all about the roulette. You just got to get hot.
Yeah. Oh, well, geez, should we tell them about Eddie? So our buddy Eddie Messel from 1011 was Rico standing at the roulette table for probably 3 hours and was up hundreds of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
By the time we left, he was not up hundreds of dollars. He didn't walk away. He should have walked away, Nate. He should have walked away.
Shout out to Eddie. He was at
no one
volleyball.
to hold him.
He was at volleyball.
No one to fold him.
No one to hold him.
No one to walk away.
Yep. As the
never count your money when you're sitting at the table. I've made that mistake very many times, and it is a thing. Kenny Rogers knew exactly what he was saying. Every single time that I count the chips at the table, I lose everything. Every time. He was on to something. He knew.
he knew what he was talking about.
He knew exactly what he was talking about.
Okay, once again, 402-464-5685. So, Nate, we have discovered that we are taking the over on Utah at 8.5.
Yes.
Okay.
And a lot of places, as Corey and Lincoln sent in, will have it at 9.5, which makes things a little tricky.
Still take it.
But I think you still take it because I think their one loss is USC.
Who else do they play UCLA this year?
Yeah, at UCLA. But it's like
losing.
Utah. Like I've learned not to
They
sleep.
play at Oregon though.
The Rose Bowl. Watch the Rose Bowl.
The Rose Bowl's not cool.
The thing is, the caveat to all of this: does this count a bowl game?
No.
Because if Utah, okay, I guess that wouldn't really. Because if they make it to like the Rose Bowl and play, God forbid, Ohio State, they don't make it to the playoff, they're screwed.
Why? They almost beat Ohio State last year. If
It's
their
not
quarterback
gonna
doesn't
happen
get hurt, they win.
Ohio State's the best team in the country.
I agree.
Why would they be playing in the Rose Bowl?
Actually, we should figure out what Ohio State national championship odds are.
Ohio State's not going to win the national championship.
I think we should find that, and we should also find Casey Thompson Heisman odds.
Those are plus
That's
8,000.
definitely not going to happen. And Ohio State is not going to win the national championship.
When I retire early and
Alabama.
buy 7 jet skis, you're going to regret that, Rico.
Alabama revenge tour.
So Tim texted in and just said those prop bets do not include conference championships or bowl games. So just regular season games.
I'm just saying the year after they lose the national championship, Alabama doesn't lose.
It really is.
I actually don't know if that's a
guys,
fact, but I'm pretty sure that's a fact.
that you can't bet on your phones here. As
It is.
someone from Virginia, it's glorious.
Yeah.
It's dangerous, but it just makes it a little bit more difficult. But we're heading to the boats. That's fine.
We are.
Send all of your money to Iowa, even though we hate Iowa.
We do. We don't.
They're
we
getting
don't-
all of our money.
I think.
There'll be a neener here soon.
Yes, very soon.
Really?
Yeah, we can't.
Warhorse.
Yeah, Warhorse heading to the south side of Lincoln.
That's right.
It's close to. So here's the
Yeah,
problem.
They have commercials on the station.
It's close. It's close to DBAT, which is a problem.
That is a problem. It's close to my house.
Leave
too.
work, and just hit the casino.
every single day before you hit the hay. Just sprinkle some money on there.
DBAT casino bed. Actually, it would be radio station DBAT casino bed. 7 days a
Or
week.
Casino, radio station, casino, D-bat,
casino.
Come on,
bed
come on.
for a nap.
I will never forget.
Casino, then bed.
I will never.
back to work.
One of the
Back to work.
funniest Nathan stories. Actually, it was the day after. So we actually went with it was Eddie, you, me, and Zach Mackey, who's now the voice for Virginia
For
Tech.
Virginia Tech, yes.
He used to be the voice of Iowa baseball, Rico. So when
Good for
Iowa,
I don't know why you said my name like that.
no. So get this. So when Iowa was in town for baseball, we went to the casino, and this is the funniest Nate story I have. So we did not do well on Friday night at the casino with everybody. I call Nate up Saturday, be like, "Hey man, what you want to do tonight? Like, what are we up to?" And he's like, "I'm at the casino right now, trying to win next month's rent back."
I was itching. No,
And
see, this
I
is the
was like,
problem.
"You're back after last
No.
night's horrible,
Rightfully
horrible
so.
story."
No, because I broke even at the casino the day before, and I have a theory: you never break even. I
Why?
will lose it all before I break even.
Why?
But everyone was leaving, and they said, "Nate, we got to go." And it was either like $300 on red, which is really dumb. I didn't have enough liquid courage to do that, but which I've done before. But I don't like breaking even. Either I'm going to make money or I'm going to lose money.
That is a terrible.
Yeah,
I don't like
every single
What are
time.
you doing there? What are you doing?
I don't know, man. Like on my 21st birthday, I planned for like $400. I left 300 of it in the hotel room.
Smart.
I left 300 of it in the hotel room, took
Very smart.
$100 down at Ameristar, and I lived off that $100 for the whole entire night because I won, and then I ended up breaking even. I was like, I got back to my hotel room, and I'm like, dang, I got $400 that I was expecting to spend. Now I just got it.
But see, you call that a sunk cost. So you go with that $400.
I had a night of
straight to
entertainment
roulette
for
table,
$0.
or you can double it.
See, that's where your problem is. That's where your problem
I'm
is.
telling you.
Future bets. How do we feel about those?
I like futures.
Future on what?
Just anything.
Ohio
Like, we
State
had,
Ohio State to win the
former-
Natty.
Former coworker here, Ryan Tabb, had a future bet on the Lakers to win the NBA championship. That was bubble year.
That is true.
That was the bubble playoff. So he made the bet before the season even started. He actually also made a bet.
Gambling
that
was a
AD
sham that
He
year.
also made a bet that AD would be a member of the Lakers before that happened.
That's
So
unreal.
He won
Good
on
for
two
him.
things, and
Good for
it was
him.
a good time. It's a good time.
Dusty does make a point. I love how Nate does the gambling problem commercials too.
So here's I think that's the
All
new
right.
person at the radio station thing, because right when I got here, and actually was not an intern anymore and I was an employee, Jake put me on the Ameristar casino commercials for March Madness.
Yep.
I was like, use promo code the ticket for $25. And I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. But anyway, I couldn't bet at that time, obviously, because I was not 21. Tim says this: I always put one big bet, and my big bet this year is the Chiefs make the playoffs. Ohio State. Oh, so it's a parlay. Chiefs make the playoffs, probably. Ohio State wins the Big Ten, yes, and Alabama wins the SEC. If you place this bet, it's a plus 232 odds, which means risk 100, you get $232. I actually like that bet.
That doesn't seem like a big bet. Those
I'd
all
be
seem
hesitant.
very.
Well, it's $100.
No, Alabama SEC just scares me.
Why?
I like Georgia. I do.
Yeah,
Stetson Bennett. You guys sleep on Stetson Bennett, and I hate when you guys do this. I hate when you do this. No, you're laughing, and I'm gonna put a future on Stetson Bennett to win the Heisman.
I will not allow
when I'm
you
riding
to.
on my jet ski.
I will not allow you
on
Saturday. I will not
Branch
allow
Stoke Lake when I'm riding on my
Oh,
jet
yeah,
ski.
okay, Branch
None of
Stoke.
you are coming. Okay, that's what I've decided. Speak it into existence.
You know
Someone
what?
clip this right now. Stetson Bennett Heisman.
Go ahead, everybody do that. You know how
Clip
we were
it.
talking
We'll
yesterday
clip
about
it. We'll
mediocre.
clip it.
Yesterday, how we were talking about mediocre quarterbacks. Yeah, there
Stetson
you go.
Bennett.
Yeah, you can put your future bet on Stetson Bennett and the Heisman all you want. When you're living out of a refrigerator box under the freeway, then I'll come up to you and I'll say, man, that Stetson Bennett sure is a good quarterback, isn't he?
I'm telling you.
And I'll
Right
give
now,
you a loaf of bread.
Tim, just be a little bit cautious. You know, Tim, this is usually what I do, and it usually doesn't work out. But whatever gives you the better odds, in which case, if you can bump that up to plus 300 just by throwing Georgia in there, throw Georgia. Bigger payout. So I guess technically
Really?
that'd be the worst odds. Yeah, you want the bigger payout. That's what it's all about. That's why when you play roulette, you don't put it on the corners. You don't put it in between two numbers. You throw it on one number.
Okay, so I just got this text.
Every time.
I just got this text. Says Nick, thoughts? LA Chargers to beat the Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl.
No.
Ooh.
Neither one of them makes their conference championship.
Yeah, with the Packers talking a little bit about they need wide receivers.
The
Like
Chargers-
Alan Lazard is not going to get the job done like Devontae Adams can.
You have to remember they lost Valdez Scantling.
They did.
too.
They lost to the Chiefs.
but they drafted Samari Toure, so
They did, but they
Well,
also
that is fair.
their draft pick, the Johnson guy, also is out. I'm blanking on the first.
You know,
name.
doesn't matter.
I was
Either way,
talking to
Aaron Rodgers called out his receivers today.
He
as
did.
he should. Well, he should be calling out the organization because I was talking to
He
DP.
should be calling that himself. He's the one that wanted the massive contract.
I talked to DP
here's
about this
this.
yesterday.
Time
It's
out.
been 20 years since they drafted a receiver in the first round.
I know because they're
20
they're not
years!
good at it.
Okay, so we have a little bit of movement on the Heisman odds. Stetson Bennett is plus 8,000, the same odds as Casey Thompson.
And I'm going to throw it on both. You know what? I'll parlay it. When's the last time two people won the Heisman?
Never. Heisman.
Has there ever been a co-Heisman?
Imagine
Someone
the
parlay
payout.
that.
Imagine the payout if it's like not Chase Young, CJ Stroud and Bryce Young
They just tie
to
it
win
in.
the Heisman. They both win.
What do they do if
You need a co-Heisman.
that ever happened? I don't know how.
Do they
or
make
if
two
it's- if
trophies?
it's at all possible?
Because
But no, so they're
it would
not.
have
You're
to
not
be
gonna.
possible.
You're not gonna go co-Heismans.
You have
Who
to.
gets the final votes? Does it go to the Heisman winners, or do they vote themselves anyways?
Flip a coin.
Or is it just the media
would
that vote
suck.
for it? Do you go to coaches? Do you go to previous Heisman winners? Do you just ask the Heisman winner that won before who should win it? Because then if you got a repeat Heisman winner, Bryce Young's just gonna be like, all right, you tied with CJ Stroud. Who wins the Heisman? Me.
Boxing match between the two head coaches, Nick Saban, Ryan Day.
Ryan Day.
Nick Saban wins. that.
I've said this on air before. Ryan Day looks like the Santa Claus 2, the fake one,
What?
with his beard. Have you seen it?
He's got really
Does he look
rosy
like-
cheeks.
It's really rosy cheeks,
I
and his
haven't seen
beard.
it.
Well, okay, obviously the Santa Claus 2 has a gray beard, but I put a comparison picture out there on Twitter from Big Ten Media Days 2 years ago now, and it kind of
Martinez doing the Heisman plus 15,000.
All right, Texter. This is all right. We were having fun. It
I'll
was
throw-
all fun and games.
I'll throw $10 on that.
Oh my god.
I mean, come on, what's $10 going to win you?
1,500.
There you go.
That's,
hurt.
Low
that's
risk,
the hill that you're going to
low
die
risk,
on,
high
really.
reward.
Doesn't hurt.
It's the same thing you're going to do with
That's what-
Stetson Bennett.
That's what you do. Is you just take
Watch
all
your
of
mouth.
the super long shots. You just throw $10.
How about NFL MVP? What are we thinking here?
I don't know.
Jonathan
There's too many
Taylor?
people.
No, they'll never give it to
It's
a
a
running back.
quarterback.
Joe Burrow.
If they're not going to give it to Derrick Henry who runs for 2,000 yards, they won't give it to
Joe
a running
Burrow.
back.
That's a good point.
Joe Burrow might not be a bad bet. A lot of money's been coming in on Justin Herbert.
Joe Burrow got his appendix ruptured.
I have feelings
That's not good.
about
Yeah,
Justin
he
Herbert.
admitted that today.
Low key, hear me out. I know Nick's gonna like this, but I know Rico's gonna have some pushback. Derek Carr.
Oh, I like that pick a lot. Here's the thing. So somebody actually on that, I don't think
maybe.
I don't think he's going to do MVP level, but unnamed texter did say the Chiefs are the worst team in their division this year.
Jake, we're gonna find out. His number isn't up on here. You are gonna be blocked from the text line. He just said Tua MVP.
Yeah,
my.
I was sitting in Wingstop
Travion
with Jake
Henderson
today.
plus 1,900.
Ooh, I
Don't
like
say-
that Heisman a lot, actually. But I think it's going to be tough. Like, you have to look at Ohio State here. Hold on. You have to look at Ohio State.
What?
You know where Travion Henderson was supposed to go?
Virginia
until he
Tech.
opened his mouth.
Virginia
Until
Tech.
He opened his mouth.
Exactly.
Justin Fuente.
Exactly.
Yes. Don't even get started. Just Travion Henderson from the state
Here's
of
the thing.
Virginia was supposed to go to Virginia Tech.
I know.
How'd that work out?
I know. Here's the thing. So you have to look at Ohio State here and see, all right, who's going to be more likely to win the Heisman? CJ Stroud or Travion Henderson? And I look at it this way.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
They have Marvin Harrison Jr.
nice.
They have Jackson Smith and Jigba. They have
Did Marvin Harrison Jr. have like three touchdown
they-
catches in the Rose Bowl?
they have
Something
Cameron
something-
Babb.
Something crazy.
They have Cameron Babb. They have is Julian Fleming still there? Yeah, like,
Honestly, if you said
literally,
yes, I
Is
wouldn't-
Master Teague still there?
No.
I want to sprinkle
not.
some money on him to win the
Master
Heisman.
Teague.
Master Teague was nice.
How about that? So actually, Travion Henderson, I wouldn't mind the Heisman bet. I would honestly go to CJ Stroud though, but which is probably why
I would go to Jackson Smith and Jigba before I'd go Travion Henderson. Honestly,
See, I just think there's too
Wide
much.
receivers don't go with
There's
it.
too much. Well, Devontae
Devontae
Smith.
He also returned kicks.
That's true.
Jackson Smith and Jigba doesn't return kicks.
who returns kicks?
But
for
Jackson
Ohio
Smith and
no
Jigba
idea.
puts up 200 plus yards against the top 40 defense last year. Nebraska.
State? Well, that is
Yeah, but
accurate.
CJ Stroud was throwing the
As
ball.
as the third best receiver on that roster. Well, tier 3 behind Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave.
Whatever.
Which Chris Olave took him on my fantasy team in a fantasy draft on Sunday.
I
You've
need
already
to find.
drafted. That scares me.
I need
Well,
to find
that's
a
early.
It just had
fantasy.
to.
I need to find a fantasy group to join.
So,
Because mine
okay.
has not even been active yet. Nobody said anything. I
So
don't know.
we can dive into that conversation here in a couple minutes.
Have a ticket one.
Keep sending in your bets of the week. This is going to be a thing that we do the rest of the week, especially with Nate and I going to the boats. Rico, by the way, you're more than welcome to come to the boats on
Yeah,
Saturday.
definitely not going to the boat.
Okay. See, he always gets mad.
You get
He-
so mad
He
we don't
gets so
invite you.
butthurt when we don't invite him, and then we invite him. He's like,
I'm going to the red white scrimmage.
Oh, okay, that's understandable.
Isn't that in Grand Island?
No, it's here.
No, that was a scrimmage with
Grand
Kansas.
Island was the Kansas exhibition. match.
That's right. That's right.
What time's the red white scrimmage? 6?
Like 6.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Fan days like 2 hours before that or something like
Gotcha.
that. So
All right.
Who's Vershawn taking to win the Heisman?
Who knows?
That's what I want to
Jacques
know.
Yant.
There it is. I'm going to sprinkle
Adrian
some money on
Martinez.
that.
He's probably taking Adrian.
He's definitely not taking Adrian.
Here's okay. Actually, Tim,
I
Tim,
know
while you're
that.
looking at this now, here's the thing. Not that we would take him. I am curious what Deuce Vaughn is at for running for Heisman.
Now
I
that's what I can get behind.
I like Deuce Vaughn a lot. As long as I know we're not supposed to like Kansas State or whatever now, but Deuce Vaughn, I'm a big fan of Deuce Vaughn, and I'm a big fan of Chris Kleiman. So,
I know we're not supposed to like Kansas State or whatever.
hey, I know we're not supposed to like Kansas State or whatever, but
That's funny.
That's what VJ said.
Deuce, hey, I'm just saying what I. So I like Deuce Vaughn and I like Chris Kleiman.
Those are your dark horses.
I like Deuce.
I was gonna say, my dark horse before the season was Sam Hartman, but it looks like he's not.
Here's
gonna
the
play.
thing, which is a big reason. Now, really quickly before we get to break, which is a big reason why I think Kansas State's not going to be too bad, and I think Adrian's going to be okay because Chris Kleiman's like a no BS coach. He's going to run the ball, with whatever quarterback he has. Why? Because he's got a top 5 running back in the country. It's Deuce Vaughn.
Good offensive line too.
Yeah, like it's Kansas State. You think Chris Kleiman, the guy from North Dakota State who's won multiple FCS championships, is going to be like, oh, Adrian's coming in. We got to run the ball with him all the time, despite having a top 5 running back? No way.
Yes.
Come on. If only Cade Warner was at the wide receiver position still. Is he still there?
I think he is.
Oh, well, still. You're going to
Will
run the
Honus
ball.
starting at middle linebacker.
Yeah, Will Honus without any knees, unfortunately. All right, we're done for. Oh, not done.
Not done.
Done for this
We got
segment.
our crossover.
We got to do our crossover. We'll also talk fantasy football draft.
I can't believe you already drafted.
Yeah.
Are you nervous? A little bit?
Not really. I'll tell you guys my team because I actually got a DM
You should
from
be,
I actually got a DM
it's
earlier
early.
today about
Last time I
fantasy
drafted
football.
this early, I took Christian McCaffrey number 3 overall.
Oh no!
Just you wait. I'll tell my team, even though nobody cares. We'll do that next, coming up on the happy hour.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store to stay in touch and listen all day long wherever you are. More of the happy hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Lay the groundwork for more harvesting capacity when you order a new John Deere combine during Landmark Implement's early order program. Whether you're looking to improve your existing combine or you've been wanting to update to a new model year, now is the time to upgrade. Get the very latest harvesting equipment and technology that fit your operations needs, then get it ordered. You can get your new John Deere combine built just the way you want. Contact your local Landmark Implement for full details and experience the Landmark difference.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Please enjoy these next few moments of relaxation from Scott and Greg at Mendoza Family Insurance. If you would like to feel this relaxed about your home, auto, business, life, or commercial property insurance, please give Scott or Greg a call today at Mendoza Family Insurance.
Here's to days spent roaming and to sleeping beneath the stars, to casting another line and letting time float by. From Shadron State Park to Indian Cave State Park and every recreation area, historical, and state park in between. Here's to your adventures, your memories. Here's to going out and enjoying your Nebraska state parks. Plan your next trip today at yournebraskaparks.org. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends. That's the greatest compliment we can receive. If you've been in an accident, we'll get you back in your vehicle as quickly as possible. Our technicians care about you and your family and repair your vehicle to factory standards. We handle your claim from start to finish and provide a free loaner car. Stop by for a free estimate. Eustace Body Shop, just south of 88th and Highway 2.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
We're still as busy as we've ever been. Across the country, you may see a small slowdown, but in Lincoln, Nebraska, we're not slowing down.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
Our Southwest Lincoln development is just going great as we keep growing in Southwest Lincoln. Down the road, we'll have a new school, so that's exciting. We also have a new development out in East Lincoln over by Hillcrest Country Club. Just a real neat subdivision because it features trees, great views. If you're concerned about interest rates, many lenders in town offer extended lock periods. So it's worth contacting a lender and asking them about an extended lock. That's a big deal.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and things are cooking in Louisville. Right now, our pre-owned sales are off the charts, and we have loaded up the lots full of inventory. We've got a great supply of Sierras, Silverados, Tahoes, Yukons, and crossovers. Plus, we've got a great supply of back-to-school cars just in time for the big day. Don't forget about all of those new 2022 and 2023 units arriving every day as well. So please take that short money-saving drive down 144th Street or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays
on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Not headed to Dublin to watch the Nebraska football season opener? Don't worry, we've got you covered. You can tailgate and watch the game right here. Join 93.7 The Ticket, Ambition Electric, and Steve's Garage Doors here in our parking lot for a tailgate and watch party. Joe from Ambition Electric will be serving breakfast and lunch while our hosts get you ready for the game with the Ticket Tailgate pregame show. And best of all, it's all free. The Nebraska Northwestern Tailgate and Watch Party. August 27th, beginning at 9 a.m. right here in our parking lot at 330 North 48th Street. Brought to you by Ambition Electric and Steve's Garage Doors.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
You're listening to the Happy Hour with Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary. Brought to you by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into the Happy Hour 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Nick, Rico, Nathan with you. Strick will stumble in here eventually here, but we got plenty of time. We'll go over the hour because why not? If Strick's not here, we'll might as well hang out. You got anything to do?
No, I've done all my prep for the most part. I have to come in here earlier now.
Okay,
I got a lot
here's
of prep
the thing.
I got to do.
Here's the thing, like you know this when you have a co-host like that you're super comfortable with. Like Rico and I, or you and I even, and now Strick and you, you realize like, yes, you prep, but you also just kind of go off the cuff. And that's even the best.
That's why I usually give it. It's fine.
Yeah. You prep for your show. Like this is the way I do it. Like we prep for our shows with the understanding that we might not use 80% of it.
Oh, absolutely.
And
then you carry it over the next day.
Exactly. And it's great. So
especially where we used to be from 2 to 3, and it seemed like every breaking news thing.
Fridays. See, now that's Nathan. So
now
that's Nathan. So Fridays at 2 during football season, that's when all the stuff comes out.
That'll be fun.
Oh my gosh, it's a blast. Because like, here's the thing. Yesterday was our 1-year anniversary of doing a show.
Oh, nice.
And
nobody said anything.
Nobody did say anything.
Whatever.
We didn't get any gifts.
Great, Jake. That's just real nice.
That is on Jake.
Yeah.
Technically, I think that would be Jake.
Yeah, thanks for letting the people know it was our 1-year anniversary.
Look at him. Look at him.
Didn't even say anything.
Jake.
Today is our 12-year anniversary of the station, I believe.
Is it? Well, yesterday was our 1 year of the happy hour.
Yeah.
Today's the 17th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The station began this day, August 17th, 2011. So happy birthday to the ticket.
Somebody asked, is Jake your HR lady?
I was going into my senior year.
he like scoffed. Anyway,
happy birthday, ticket.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, should have a cake. Ticket. Oh, I got you wings. Wings are a great cake, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I get wings now, right?
No.
Why?
Because I come in at 1.
No.
It's during lunchtime.
Do you have wings right now?
No, that's why I'm wondering where the
wings. You don't get wings. Here's the thing.
I was working the board. That's why I got wings.
If you do want
and also,
cake,
my show is sponsored by Wingstop. One of my shows is sponsored by Wingstop. So that's why I get wings.
Excuse me?
I said one of them.
Excuse me?
Watch it.
Who was your original show?
My original show? That would have been the
Drive?
high school. Nah, that would have been a high school
Saturday show.
If that's how we're
me
doing
and the
it,
homeboy,
then.
Parker Siza.
Oh, wow.
If that's how we're doing it, then I'm okay with ours because we're sponsored by Mary Ellen's.
That's true.
We're fine.
We're
That's what
sponsoring by.
And I'm not sharing.
That's what you get.
We're sponsored by Empire Fence and Netting.
Yeah,
No,
I get a
yum.
fence. What do you get?
Yum. Nah. However, if you do want cake, go to Sweet Things by Marcy.
I haven't tried it yet. Is there still some left?
No.
Damn it.
There's some at my house.
There's also some in my house.
Yeah. Also, you got to pick up a couple.
There's also some
from my house.
I know. I wore your shoes today. I'm stealing them.
You can have them.
I'm stealing
You can have them.
Stay over at his
stealing
house.
shoes.
No, so what happened? I almost said like Nate, you left your Crocs at my place, but I didn't want to. I said it now, but
It's fine.
yeah, you left
Crocs
your
every day.
Crocs and Tito's at my house.
What a combo.
Anyway,
Wild.
okay,
Just take your shoes off and use them at home.
we were playing.
That's exactly what I did.
We were playing Mario Kart. Anyway, okay. So
I'd smoke you.
have you played Mario
You
Kart?
gotta come play with us, Rico.
Wait, have you played Mario Kart?
No.
Okay.
What is
Now
that?
be honest.
Well, hold on. What is that?
What's Mario Kart?
Is it just Mario Kart where you drink?
well, it's more than let's just
Nathan
say
can explain it.
We're all adults. You can explain it.
basically you're drinking a lot. Every single time you do a race, you're drinking an entire beer. So my next question, would your wife be mad if you came back pretty drunk?
Well,
Pretty
I
drunk.
wouldn't drive back, so I would just stay wherever I'm at.
Well, it is. We do have a comfy sectional downstairs.
There you go. Rico's in.
Rico, you coming over?
I'd smoke you both.
He's in.
Rico,
I'm a Mario Kart master.
So no, it doesn't. It's not. It's almost not even
kinda
how you
strategy,
drive.
yeah,
it's
it's
not
more
even about how you drive in Mario Kart. It's how fast can you chug a beer.
Is it like a beer mile where is it each like lap you need to chug one, or is it just...
You just have to finish the beer before the race ends.
But you can't be driving. You can't drink and drive. Basically, never drink and drive.
Oh no, yeah, okay, yeah.
So
I've
you
played
have
that.
to.
Yeah,
You have to
lay down the
set. You have
controller.
to set the controller down and chug your beer.
Oh, I know.
and then
I know exactly how to do it.
Mario Kart.
I know exactly how to do it.
I'm actually pretty good.
Nate is pretty good. I'm
Pretty
not. I'm not good.
Nick's
at it.
not very good.
I'm not good. Okay, so my fantasy football team.
That nobody wants to hear about.
Should we play the legal ID real quick?
I mean, I guess if you want to.
Let's do that real quick. We'll pause 10 seconds.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
We don't live together.
We do not live together. Richie Rich says we are all hearing why you never get to your actual sports topics.
We're talking about Mario Kart.
Mario Kart's a sport.
Kind of.
But then I mean I will say like Tim kind of threw off the whole show, but in a good way because he was going to the boats and then we got on the betting.
But I mean,
discussion.
He's going today?
Like,
Yeah, he's on his way right now.
I mean, the thing is, we talked about the potential transfer in
I
basketball.
love this. I love this. Rico then defends like how we talked about sports today.
Yeah, well,
And
okay.
I
We talked
I just straight up was like, nah, we didn't.
talked about the potential transfer for Nebraska basketball. There's nothing new with football because media availability is later today.
Well, so
And tomorrow.
We'll hear from Coach Whipple and a couple offensive assistants tomorrow, and then Scott Frost is on the radio actually tomorrow night, and then Sunday before the team flies out to Ireland on Sunday, we will hear from Scott Frost. So
Yesterday we talked about how volleyball was ranked number 1. Baseball has too many players. There's that. They have to cut down their roster before they start their camp. Let me see.
Don
What else
says
is
Mario
happening?
Kart is
Not much
an
else.
esport in LPS or LPs. Not LPS, not Lincoln Public Schools. What's LPs?
maybe he meant LPS.
Maybe.
Do you mean LPS? No, LPs is probably some type of league or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. Too
Have
much
you ever
about
seen?
esports.
I don't know esports either. But
Sports are great.
I mean,
They're
would
cool.
yeah, I would dabble in esports probably.
No, you wouldn't. You would get smoked. You
I
need to
don't know
put
what
more
that
time
means.
into it.
Into esports.
Yeah.
I feel like I might be able to contend on MLB The Show. Come on in, Strick.
Wait for it.
There he
It's
is.
a
Come
little
on
delay.
in. How's it going?
with the shades on.
Yeah, look at the shades and everything. They got the headphones in. How about that? Strick looking
So
good today.
Don did mean Lincoln Public Schools. Interesting.
Why is all this good food sitting around me?
We don't
Well,
get
don't
any.
touch my food.
That's our
Yeah,
thing.
you know, I guess
we
you don't get
any.
anything. You're sponsored by Mary Ellen's though.
You know,
Don't touch my food, Strick.
Rico's real stingy.
He is.
I'm not
He
Don't touch
is.
my food.
Rico's real
We should see if
stingy.
Strick wants to come this weekend.
Rico will dig into your food.
I am no. I am
He will.
never.
He will
He
dig
will.
into your
have
He will multiple
never.
times.
I have
will
never.
share-
Don't you dare
Here's the
put
thing.
that on
So
me.
Strick wasn't
Mr.
here.
Strickland.
Strick wasn't here when I took Jake's bag of lunch meat out of the fridge while he was on stream, and I just ate a piece of his lunch meat turkey on stream. But he was on a remote and
Yep.
couldn't do anything about it.
That's what Jake does. Jake will have. He hasn't done it lately.
Hey, yeah.
He just has like lunch meat in the
Let's
in
see
the
if Jake-
fridge.
Let's see if Jake.
Jake will just have lunch meat in the fridge, and
That
he
was,
just goes over there and
Yeah,
just
do you
takes
remember?
a
Do you remember me?
Yeah, how can I forget you put your grubby hand in my bag of turkey, you jerk? You spoiled the bag. Couldn't eat it.
Only the
Where have
Hokie,
your hands been? I have no idea.
the Homer Hokie. Only him he could do that.
Yeah.
No, can I take some lunch meat?
No. I don't
Why-
have.
why
it.
don't you
I
do that
I
anymore?
don't bring it anymore because somebody's got his grubby paws in my
It was one time.
Wow.
And it
my
was,
bag of
and-
turkey.
And, you know why? It's because
You
you
ruined lunch
I was
meat, Jake.
sitting where Rico was. I think I was still an intern at the time. I was sitting where Rico was.
Even worse, Nick. You weren't even like on staff.
I wasn't.
True.
But I was sitting where Rico was, and you were at a remote, and I was like, and you were like, Nick, I challenge you to eat a piece of my turkey. And I was like, all right, fine.
I don't think that.
no,
I tell you what. Oh,
you did. I did.
Oh, you
Oh.
did.
There's
He
no
was
way
telling
I
you
told
not
you
to.
to go my
He
bag
said,
of turkey.
"Don't you dare touch my
Jake-
turkey." And I look at what I said, and I said, "Nick, do it."
And Jake's on stream,
The
and I just look at
instigator.
Jake, and I just,
100%.
once again, Rico
That's what I do.
Rico.
I will
Freaking
never
Rico.
steal anybody's food, but I will convince somebody else to steal your food.
finds himself in the middle of the situation at all times.
Don't touch mine.
It's like I never got paid for that golf tournament.
You're right.
I never got paid.
Oh
for
wow!
You're right.
You got paid? What are you talking about?
No,
You
I
don't want your
didn't.
money?
No,
I paid you my entry fee.
I know you did.
I paid you mine.
You're both a commendable gentlemen.
Thank you, Jake. That's where the handshake emoji comes into play. All right. Well, we
I
got
was never
about.
planning on taking the winnings anyway, so that's fine.
Oh, okay.
That's not how this works.
Why?
Well, because Jake would probably not have given us our money back because we pay Jake, and Jake
Yeah, I
takes
paid
care of all
Jake.
the funds.
I just put my paper in.
Look at him.
I just circle names and I put my paper in and I say I want to see how good I do.
Well, then
I don't want the money. I just want to see how good I do.
you can't play.
I'm not playing. My paper's just there.
So keep track on your own.
I don't know. I don't want to. I let Jake
Then
do
don't
that.
play.
Why?
Only on the happy hour.
Yep. What do you guys got coming up on the block?
We got a lot of stuff. So we got Evan Bland coming. We're gonna get into
Nice.
Fernando Tatis, his
Yeah.
suspension. That's a big
80 games.
discussion,
That's really
too.
bad for baseball.
That
Not
is
good for the
bad.
game.
Not good.
Like very bad.
His dad's not happy.
Not
about
even for the Padres. It's bad for baseball because you have this the face of your sport, basically. A guy that just signed a 10-year deal at the age of 21 now gets popped for PEDs. Like not
Baseball's
good.
already bleeding.
Baseball's bleeding,
Bad,
and that's exactly why this is horrible for baseball. Worse for baseball than it is for the Padres, even
Yeah.
who, not to mention, just traded away 5 of their prospects because they thought they were going to be pursuing a World Series with Juan Soto. Yeah, that's really
They
interesting.
changed out Fernando Tatis Jr. bobblehead night for Juan Soto. Actually,
Really
they did.
interesting.
Crazy.
They moved the
Interesting.
bobbleheads quickly.
All right, stick around. On the block with Strick and Nate is next. Appreciate you guys hanging on for a show that was full of bets. We'll talk to you guys more about that tomorrow. Offensive assistants speak tomorrow as well. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. See you later.
Adios.
People First is more